So Adam, a few days on from the Woking result, looking back now, was it one of those complete team performances, do you think?
Yeah, still obviously hard taskmaster. A couple of areas we can improve on for sure, but in the main, look at the chances that we created, the clean sheet, and that's really pleasing. That's what we want. We create lots of chances and keep clean sheets. That's two formulas for success, and we're pleased we've managed to do that.
And how's the mood in the camp been this week after such a victory like that, and obviously 2 wins in a row?
Yeah, really good. So it's really helped. I think the performance as well has helped. It was good for maybe half of games, I thought, but the Oldham game was a good performance for different reasons, first and second half, and Saturday was as well. So we want to try and find some consistency to that kind of level of performance. And before that, it was probably halves here and there that we was turning it on for. So it's good to put it all together for 90 minutes.
You've probably got the biggest, most positive headache a manager can have. You've got your strikers firing in left, right and centre at the minute. How are you sort of seeing that dynamic work in the next few months?
No, I think we've got real competition for places. We've got, obviously, Josh scored a hat-trick, Ollie Pearce, one of the top goal scorers in the league, and also someone that wouldn't be wanting to his name being taken out of the conversation as well is Lenny. So he's a big player for us, comes on and has a real impact, so he doesn't want to have his name taken out of that sort of conversation as well. So real competition for places in those forward areas, but it's been the same all over the pitch, and the goalkeepers have been excellent and vying for a place throughout the season, and I think we've got that in each position at the moment, and it's definitely shown in training.
Yeah, it must really please you to have all these competition for places in the starting 11. How much do the kids sort of kick each other on and help each other in training ahead of the games on the weekend? Yeah,
definitely, it certainly is. I mean, look at the standard of training, the tempo of training this week. It's been unbelievable, really good, and I think that's stemmed from everyone wants to be playing, everyone wants to be starting and a part of the squad. So you want to do all you can in training, and you can see it in the performances. So yeah, like I say, the two new wide players that we brought in on loan are both trained brilliant this week and pushing for a place as well. So it's obviously brilliant for myself that you've got competition all over the pitch, and it's what you want, and I think it's any successful team has that. So pleased that we've got it here.
In terms of injury updates, then, what can you tell us heading into this weekend?
We've got one or two with knocks, but I think the whole squad's be available. That was available. No new injuries, I don't believe. And yeah, we'll have obviously Billy and Ollie's suspension finish. So a good pool of players to choose from. And yeah, like I say, we're entering a block now of probably 7-8 games in just over 3 weeks, whatever it is. So the whole squad's going to be needed. If you think we can get through that period with just 11 players, and we'll be putting a lot of stress on the players. And I think looking at the top, the manager, he's speaking about it, isn't he? That his players are having to roll out and perform Thursday, Sunday, and it's the same players. He hasn't got anyone to choose from, so we're very privileged that we've got a nice, healthy group.
Ebbsfleet are the opponents. They're obviously rooted to the bottom of the table. Despite that, how important is it to focus on the task ahead? We know how up and down this league can be with different teams. Definitely,
that's our next opponent, and we want to focus on our performance being at the level it's been at for probably half a game against Dagenham and then the full game against Woking. Creating lots of chances, being nice and solid defensively, keeping clean sheets, and that's at any game at this level, that's not going to be handed to you. So we want to focus on our performance level being of a higher standard, and it's so important that we get that and generate that on Saturday.
Yeah, and certainly recently they've shown that they can compete with top teams, notably a 0-0 draw at Rochdale. Again, a dynamic that could work. They'd want to point out this weekend at least anyway. Yeah,
definitely. On a bit of a run, drew Woking recently as well, who are on a good run. So picking up some results, getting results. But I know now that they'll be focusing that to trying to get more 3 points under their on the table. So they'll be trying to do that for this weekend for sure, and you know that nothing's going to be gifted to you. We've got to go and earn it ourselves, go and perform at a high level, and you know, if we do that, then we know that we'll be a good match for any team. But you know, that's on us, and nothing's going to be handed to you at this level.
You know, they've got a lot of talent in their squad as well. I think that's fair to say. Experience as well, likes of George Moncur. They're probably hoping for their team to eventually click at some point. So how key is it just to stick to our game and our plan and not become a victim of that?
Yeah, it's, you know, nothing changed on our side. We'll obviously give the opponents huge respect that we always do. At the same time, focus on our little improvements that we can make. That's how we always work, and we won't change it for this weekend.
And finally, it's going to be a long few days for the York fans making journeys to Ebbsfleet and Barnet. How crucial will their support be in the next week?
Yeah, vital. You know, we know that one thing is almost guaranteed. We've got 17 games to go, and the only thing that is guaranteed that York City are going to get well supported in all those 17 games. So it's down to us to keep it exciting for them, and you know, we want the L and the R to be rammed for the last few games. We want, you know, big turnouts, big followings to come, and we're only going to do that if we perform at a high level. And you know, it's going to be critical, and you know, really appreciate how well the club is support, and you know, all the time and effort that goes into supporting York, and that's a big factor of why we're here, to be at a big club, and you know, down to us to repay on our performance.
Thanks for your time, Adam.
Cheers, thank you.